Well, hello, it's Alan from both sides of the pond, and here is The Lost Files Part 2. So I've got a few more videos to show you, and I'm going to stick a few stills in there as well. And this will be one of the last few videos I put out there, which shows my trucking career, unless I find some more. You never know. I've got lots of SD cards and lots of searching to do. So I hope you enjoy it, and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Alan from both sides of the pond. So we're just waiting. They're both Volvos. The dark Volvo there is where I will be eventually when that guy pulls off. So there is a whole load of vehicles here doing exactly the same run as me, and they all had problems getting here with the closed roads in North Carolina. There's my little buddy boy, little Tommy Tomo. Just keep my seat warm, he is. Oh, you'll keep my seat warm, doggy. He's a good dog. I'd recommend it. It's really great having a truck dog. Really is. Where's this guy going? He's just pulled on, so I don't know why he'd be pulling off. Nah, he just hasn't got it right. Okie dokie. So we're here in Indiana, Jeffersonville. I've set up here. There's Nice big open space. So I've set up ready to back in as soon as that guy pulls off, whenever that may be. But it's a beautiful morning. Beautiful morning. We're just near Lexington. We're on the Indiana side from Lexington. There's the UPS plane flying in because there's a UPS in their airport. Interesting stuff, eh? And then where we're going, I don't know. I have a funny feeling though, and I hope not, but I got a funny feeling I'll end up with whiskey with me being so close to Kentucky. One of those horrible pick up 3 loads for 1 delivery point. Now the first 2 are not bad, but when I've done this before, the last one, you're there forever, and it's actually in Indiana. I'm forgetting the name of the place, but you're there forever, and I always end up doing a 20, 21, 22 hour day, which is fucking nightmare because I started at 4 o'clock this morning to get here timely, so it gives my DM plenty of time to get a load for the weekend, which is what it's all about. But yeah, possibility of a whiskey run, but I hope not. Fingers crossed, no whiskey run. Or if I am picking up, just 1 pickup, not 3. But we'll see. Alright, so that's where I've opened the doors. It was a seal load. That one at the back there obviously wasn't wrapped properly, so it's just collapsed. What a fucking mess. And there we have it. A nice, clean trailer, ready for the next load. Always clean your trailer out. Never get rejected because your trailer's dirty. That would be bad. If I was to be empty overnight or for any period of time, I'd probably put a lock on this. But even an empty trailer, I tend to lock. Because usually I've got my straps in there. But I'm expecting to have a load soon. So waste of time really, that's all good. And the trailer is empty and good to go. Should get one of these, makes your trailer cleaning so much easier. So 5 hours later, and I'm still waiting for a load. Hurry up and wait. That is a real pain in the ass part of our job. There's a lot of waiting about, waiting to get loaded, waiting to get unloaded, and waiting for a load. Take this opportunity to let the dog have a pee. But it's Friday afternoon. I need a load for the weekend. It's a lot harder to find a load on a Saturday than it is for a Friday. But there we are. 5 hours waiting for a load and counting. Alright, so I got a load. But as you can see now it's dark. It's actually nearly 8 o'clock on the Friday, and I actually pick up in the morning. I'm in Monticello in Indiana, and the place I'm picking up is just round the corner. It's right beyond them trees. It's only about half a mile away, and there is staging overnight, but I decided to put it in the Walmart, do a little bit of shopping. So I picked this up at 0600 in the morning, and it delivers at 1900 on Monday in Denver, which I can be in Denver on Sunday. So they're not open Sunday, but I'm going to go first thing Monday morning and see if they'll take me then, and then I can keep on trucking from there, because it's only like 1100 miles. I've got tomorrow, and I have Sunday, and it's, 550 miles a day, and I can do that in my sleep. So that's where we are. It's cans. I'm picking up cans. empty cans for beverages. So I'm probably going to be full all the way to the roof and all the way to the back door and weigh about 6,000 pounds. So super light. And I'm going to obviously go to Denver. The best way is to drop back down onto 70 and just do 70 all the way. So that's in the morning. See you then.
And good morning. It is Saturday, October the 5th, 2024, and we're here. I was just around the corner from the Walmart, and you booked in over to the right there. It's completely computer kiosk. You don't have any interaction with people. You give them the telephone number. Got a text message telling me to park up here and await loading. So here we are. It's, what time is it? 5:38 in the morning, and we are. There's Tommy there. Tommy, my dog. We is ready to go, aren't we, Tommy? Ready to go for another exciting day.
All right. Well, I didn't have to stage very long before I got a door, so that's good. Now I'm going to attempt to back in while holding this camera, so bear with me. Let's just slide them tandems. If you look at my back wheels in the mirror there, pull my tandems forward or backwards, slide them backwards. A lot of shippers want you to do that. It's a pretty easy dock in. The only thing is it's a little bit dark. I can't see the lines. 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 So, I think with a flashing light I can see the line there. But yeah, I see it. That's good. I see the line. I could wait, dude. Look at Volvo drivers. That was one of the easier back-ins you'll ever have to do. Oh, there you go. And they lock onto me immediately. Nice. Good job. So, just wait to get loaded now. I need a wide angle lens on this camera, but we came for a shower at the 1.9, 180, and it's tiny. I usually like the 1.9s because the bigger showers and more modern, cleaner, but this is just like a 3x3 claustrophobia hole, so not so great. But I got a shower. It was only tepid. Tommy's waiting patiently. Not a good shower. I'm gonna do this old school because the internet is crap. So I usually use the app because it's safer, but swipe my rewards card. Top tip, always collect your points. It's amazing how quickly they'll build up. So I'm just going to put the tractor in. I'm going to skip on the def. Vehicle up there. And the driver ID, you can't see that. We don't want a cash advance, no other products, and we're going to continue. Thank you for that. Okay. the gloves, and fuel away. Stay there, son. And time to wash those windows. So, I decided with this load to do a 34-hour reset. I came into this rest area last night and looked at my times for recaps for the rest of the week, my appointment times, etc. And I figured, even though I've got 35 hours left on my clock, I can get this load on time with a 34-hour reset. So I decided to do a reset. Like I say, it wasn't a great load this week with the miles and the amount of time I had to do it. So you have to make that's trucking for you. The company I work for, they tend to have good miles, but sometimes you have slow weeks, and this is a slow week. So here I am. We're in Nebraska, and just taking a 34-hour reset. I had a bit of a bad start this morning. Had to call breakdown out because the batteries were flat. And I've noticed they've been a bit lethargic on the mornings. And I don't like to idle the engine. I can idle the engine on the truck. It doesn't cut off. We're allowed to idle. We don't have an AP here, so we just idle the truck in the heat and the cold. But if it gets below a certain temperature, I'll switch the engine off just to conserve diesel, even though I don't pay for it. Why waste the company's money? But I've noticed a couple of times when I've done it lately, the battery the starting was a little bit lethargic. So what I've been doing is I'll leave the engine running while I'm watching TV and using any other electrical items, and then in the morning, before I go to sleep, I'll turn it off. But this morning, that's exactly what I did. I switched the engine off about 10 o'clock last night, and got up this morning 6 o'clock, even though I've got a day off, and battery was dead, so I had to call somebody else. So it wasn't a good start. Windy today. I put the drone up earlier. As you see, I've got some footage there. But I got to a certain height and it complained that it was just too windy, so I had to bring it down for lower shots. But there's I-80. Did I say I-70? Actually, when I called breakdown to send somebody out, I said I'm in a rest area near mile marker, whatever it was, on I-70, and then I had to call them back. It's like, fucking hell, I'm not on I-70. I'm on I-80. Gonna hit the 76. There's all the guys taking the freight. All that stuff that's in your fridge, that's in your garage, that you're wearing. These guys like us, working 24 hours a day, moving this freight around. And these guys here, the flip-flop wearers, there's a team there. They'll run that truck 24 hours a day, 7 days a week practically, as long as they've got the loads. That's what we do. 700 to 800 miles a day. That's what I do. 7 days a week if I've got the hours and the miles, the load miles. Anything from 11 hours to a 14-hour. So sometimes, I think they're 22-hour work days. Keep the freight moving. So, anyway, I'm gonna chill out, watch a few movies. I'm completely self-contained in the truck. I have everything I need. I had a shower because I figured I may do a reset. I got a shower yesterday afternoon before I finished. And especially with Tommy there, I much prefer rest areas over truck stops because there's just more space for him. That's too big. That's what she said. Try this smaller one, Tommy. Try this, Tommy. Tommy, that's better. There you go. That's more manageable. He loves to play with sticks. He wants the big one. So yeah, that's my day off. I'll be up at about 2 o'clock in the morning. 7 hours left for my destination. Well, about 6.5. Get there. I'll be early for the appointment. I hope they'll unload me early and then I'll get another load. Once I get there, I'll probably only have about 4.5 hours left on my 11. It's enough to pick up a load, get out of Denver, find somewhere to park. All you truckers there, if you're watching this, you know Denver's not a great area for parking. Not right, son.
Well, howdy, we're on I-20 now, heading towards Atlanta. We're just getting through Birmingham. And I haven't really covered this load very much at all for you guys because I was kind of preoccupied with Hurricane Milton, which hit our house. The lot of shit going on there. We thought we were going to lose the house. We were in a flood zone. We're only like 9 foot above water. They were expecting 12 to 15 foot of surge, so that would have flooded the house. The winds were tremendous. How our roof stayed on, I'll never know. And I'll have to post the video. I'll include it. So straight after this, I'll show you the CCTV footage of my house during Hurricane Milton. And we did get some damage, but nowhere near as bad as we thought it would be. So I think all in all, we were quite lucky. So I got a bit preoccupied, so I didn't do any videos. But we have a load of pumpkins. I picked them up in Farmington in New Mexico. It's a multi-drop load again. I'm getting a bit tired of these multi-drop loads. I told my DM I didn't like doing them because I make money by the wheels turning. And when you got multi-drops, you just sat in a shippers or a receivers. There's Tommy, by the way. You just sat in the shippers and receivers waiting to get unloaded, and it takes forever. Plus, it took a long time to load this because I actually drove into their fields, the pumpkin fields, and it was a live load. They were basically, honestly, picking them from the ground, fresh, and putting them in the back of the truck. So it's quite a heavy load, and a lot of prep work. They had to put vents in my trailer. They charged like $300 for that, a front vent and a back vent. But it's worth it in the long run because you'll get more opportunities for produce loads. Produce loads generally for a dry van require the pass-through vents. So now I've got them. And it would have been good to document it and show you all of the guys loading it from the pumpkin fields, hundreds of Mexicans. But I was just too preoccupied with Hurricane Milton to do videos. So there you go. But we're delivering 3 drops in South Carolina. The first one, which I'm heading to now, which delivers in the morning, Saturday morning, is in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Unfortunately, I've got to go through Atlanta, and I'll be hitting Atlanta in about an hour and a half to 85, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. What can you do? So we're heading through there, and the weirdest part is they require me to open the trailer door. So when I park in the truck stop on a night time, I've got the doors wide open. And just, from England with all the theft, and it just seems a little bit alien. Because in England, if it can be stolen, it will be stolen, whether people need it or not. So more to come.